do what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm gonna up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only for.
Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first.
All right. Woohoo! Cold in Chicago, baby. Man, it's cold here, baby. What's going on? This is your boy, KQKC, Boxing Network. Man, we're only 2 days away from another pay-per-view fight. We are talking about the 5-on-5. We are talking about Deontay Wilder. Man, we're talking about Raymond Ford. Man, we are talking about Big Zane. Yes, we are talking about all the great fights that's coming our way. And we definitely not going to forget on June the 15th. And we're going to talk about that today. And I am going to open up the phone lines again today. All right? Since you all want it. Okay, well, I work for you all, so that's what I'm going to do. All right? So what's going on, everybody? And I am KC Boxing Network. And I will be your host for the next 2 hours or so. All right? So, man, we got to talk about it. All right, we got to talk about it. Yes, sir. It's 95 degrees in Tampa, Florida. Now, man, I got. Okay, you know what? Okay, Chase Money, your ass is out of here, right? Man, it's 59 degrees here in Chicago, baby. Man, the windy city make it feel like it's 49. Man, oh man, what's going on around here? But the sun is shining. The sun is shining. That's right. The sun is shining. But don't worry, it get greater later. All right, it gonna get greater later. Watch. You'll see. All right, what's going on, Clark Bay TV? What's going on, D? How you feel? All right, yes, sir. All things is up in here. Oh, we got Realistic Washington fam is up in here. What's going on? Oh, my man, Seattle Rick, it's up in here. What's going on, Seattle Rick? How you feel, man? Oh, Chase Money. Yes, sir. What it do, man? LaMarcus Robinson is up in here. Gary Shaw is up in here. Dodge J is up in here. All right. Yes, sir. What's going on? Oakland LD is up in here. All right. That's what we got so far. All right. Yes, sir. But man, like I say, you know, it's gonna get greater later. The weather gonna get better here. You know, more and more we get into the summer time, you know, it get warmer. All right. It get warmer. We got that humidity though, you know. So I love cold weather. Nice, calm, like 70 degrees, 70, 80 degrees, whatever. So anyway, what's going on? Ed Buckley, EB is up in here. We got my man Dre is up in here. Dre Noble is up in here. What's going on, Dre? How you feel? And shout out to everybody on Twitter. All right, just chiming in. All right, I appreciate you all. I appreciate it. All right. Now, of course, we're gonna talk a little boxing. We're gonna talk about a little Ryan Garcia and of course Devin Haney. You know, look, that saga won't never stop. You know, it won't. It's always keep going and going and going. They keep crying and crying and crying, right? And every time I say something, everybody got something to say. You know, like we can't criticize or we can't give out an opinion or something. You know, that what kills me. You know, look, I'm a boxing channel, a boxing network. You know, and my job is to give you the latest and the greatest in the sport of boxing. If they are making noise or talking about boxing or whatever, I'm gonna talk about it. I like Frank Martin. I alluded to this yesterday. He's mad because his stablemate is cheering on for Tank Davis. Ryan said, I got $1 million that Tank will knock Frank out. This is his stablemate, y'all. Now, we know traditionally, you're supposed to ride with your stablemate. You're supposed to ride or die with him, right? But let's not forget, when they sat there and left him by himself, Ryan Garcia, when he got stopped by Tank with that body shot, let's not forget now that it was Tank that walked over to him and befriended him. They said, hey, come on, man, look, come on with us. All right, we got you. Took pictures with him, exchanged numbers with him. You see, believed in him when it came with this PED shit, you know? So, of course, he wanted to show his, hey, support. Hey, I got my man Tank. My man can crack. So I've been in that ring with him. I know what he can do. So what's wrong with that? But also, you all share the same trainer. You all share the same trainer. Now, of course, Frank Martin got an attitude with him. Frank said, hey, wait a minute, he's fake. He ain't no but a fake dude. Look, I don't care nothing about him. We just share the same trainer. That's it. And I'm quite sure Earl Spence feels the same way. But Earl is on a different level because he's a promoter of Frank Martin. So you're going to ride with your fighter. You're going to ride with your fighter. Ain't no doubt about that. And so, and now Ryan kind of overstepping his bounds a little bit when he comes to Earl Spence and Derrick James. That ain't none of your business. Okay, let them handle that. Let them two guys handle whatever they got going on, financially wise, or business wise, or legal wise. And you shut your damn mouth. So I can understand where Frank is coming from. I can. Wait a minute, dude. You see me every day working out. How I know that you're not telling him what we're working on? Now, since that happened, since Ryan said what he said, $1 million bet, all this, I'm quite sure Derrick James is making Frank more comfortable by keeping Ryan out the gym. Look, dude, look, I know you work out here. I know you this and that, but you got to stay away. Okay? You got to stay away because you friends with Gervonta Davis. And we got to get ready for this fight on the 15th. And we don't need you saying anything. I know you might not say nothing, but then again, you can't trust that. You can't. Because let's be honest. This is Frank coming out party. If Frank can win and beat Gervonta Davis, man, the sky's the limit for this young man. The sky's the limit for him. Do you know what would happen to him if he beat the face of boxing? I mean, think about it. His pay would go up. His notoriety will go up. More fights, more interviews, everything. So, matter of fact, you better watch out because Frank Martin ain't no bum. I went back and watched a couple of his fights, and I looked at him, and he's sharp. He's very sharp. Now, don't get me wrong. Tank sharp too. Let me get my specs on. Tank sharp too. But for Frank to start off at a late age, and I don't think that's too late because, he still was a teenager, He still was a teenager. Sheena, what's going on? What's going on, Queen? Sheena, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm glad to see you. All right. Robert Smitty, what's going on? Oh, my man, Young World, Godson. Man, I thought you was out working, man. Man, oh, man. Boss Dog, what's goody with you, man? Oh, yes, sir, man. We got a big pay-per-view coming up tomorrow, next day. All right. And I'm going to open the phone lines up today, too. All right. Yes, sir. Since y'all, Ryan love him some Tank. Oh, yeah, he does. He does. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm glad to see you, Sheena. Though, for real. Now, uh, but Frank, he looking sharp. He looking sharp, and so Devontae Davis, this is gonna be a good fight. And matter of fact, I think this is gonna be one of the biggest pay-per-views this year. I think they're gonna do great numbers with Dave Benavidez on the undercard. Oh, hell no. I mean, this is gonna be really a great fight. And this weekend, you know, that's gonna be a great fight. You know, but I'll let you all know tomorrow if I'm gonna call that fight. Okay? And I'll let you all know. But that's gonna be a great fight this weekend. We got Raymond Ford, we got Deontay Wilder, Big Zane. Now, Deontay Wilder, I don't mean to switch on you all. I'll get back to that in a minute. But I want to talk about Deontay Wilder for a second, if that's okay. Now, when you call in, if you call in, whatever, you know, whatever your flavor is, it's up to you. Now, but Deontay Wilder said, or they saying that he's a gym rat now. Okay, that sounds good. But what took your ass so long to be a gym rat? You can wait till you get to the end of your career, and all of a sudden now you want to be a gym rat. Now you jogging, you running, okay, you doing all them things now. Okay, that's good. That's great. But what happened to that before? When Parker was piecing you up, what happened to that? When Fury was piecing you up, what happened to that? You see, Fury took a lot out of Wilder. And Wilder took a lot out of Fury too now. That was a hard fight. And Wilder haven't been the same ever since. This what I keep trying to tell everybody. When you get beat from pillar to post, your mindset and your performance is damaged. And now, of course, look at Devin Haney. He's young enough where he can bounce back. But Wilder is 40 years old. He's not going to bounce back just like that. And plus, he got his mind set on other things. Other things. And when you hear a fighter say that, you might not see him anymore, then what the hell? You know? Yes, sir. What's going on, Seattle Rick? What's happening? Yes, sir. I know your birthday is Saturday. All right. Yes, sir. You want that knockout. I heard that. And that would be great if he get that knockout on Big Zane. But I'm gonna tell you, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's one thing about it. Now, one thing about Fury. Now, Fury, yes, he wants he gonna get the rematch with Usyk, all that. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But Fury, if you really look at Fury can box and everything, but he don't have no big punching power. Just take a look. He don't really have that big punching power. But Wilder does. But see, Big Zane, it's hard to hurt him. It's hard to get him out of there. He's a southpaw. Now, Wilder has hard time with southpaws. Now, I see that fight going. Somebody gonna get knocked out. Now, it might be Wilder or it might be Zane. They are too big, too heavy-handed, that somebody gonna get knocked out. Now, I don't know who it's gonna be, but this is the heavyweight division. This is the heavyweight division, and they come to fight. They come to win. So somebody going home. Somebody's going home a loser. What's going on, Tune? I see you, baby. What's going on with you? All right, salute to you. All right. Now, but anyway, so that's how I see it. I see I see Wilder now. Is he a gym rat? Fine. Okay, good. But am I a Wilder fan? Sure is. But I'm not like deep down into Wilder like that. I think he did great in his career. He made it work for him at a late blossom, bloom, when he bloomed late. But he went to the Olympics. He bronzed, he medaled, and he made it work for him. He made a lot of money. But now he's at the end of his career. And sometimes you got to say, hey, uncle. You got to say, uncle, it's time to give it up. But let's see what happens on Saturday. Let's see how he looked on Saturday. Because Big Zane is 40 plus, but he can throw and he is heavy-handed. And that's a recipe for a knockout. I'm telling you right now. Now, going back and bagging up and getting into Deontay Davis and Frank Martin. Now, I have to speak on that fight because right now they are potentially. What's going on, LeVar Cooper? What's going on, Coop? How you feel, man? All right, all right. Now, but I do have to Mark Creed. What's going on with you, man? I see you. All right. Now, I have to speak on this because everybody looking at Gervonta Davis, and he gets a bad rap as far as his boxing abilities. What I'm trying to say is that they know he's a knockout artist. There's no doubt about that. But they don't give him credit for being a boxer. They don't give him credit for having a whole package. They don't give him credit for having the whole package. Because he has the whole package, y'all. He does. But he don't get credit for that because he's knocking people out. So now, a lot of people, even Ryan Garcia, remember Ryan Garcia said, I got $1 million. The Tank gonna knock him out by the 7th round. And Frank didn't like that shit, did he? Hold on, wait up, bag up, Charlie. Wait a minute. You supposed to be in my stable, hold on. No. So that's why Frank got in his feelings, baby, real fast. So, I mean, all you doing is putting more coal on the fire. That's what he's doing. What's up, Brian King Felt? Coal. Whoa. It's up in here. What's happening? Now, of course, a lot of people are talking about, well, Tank might take his first loss. Anything possible in the sport of boxing, I know that. But like I said before, earlier, can you imagine if that happens to Frank Martin? That he have a split decision win over Gervonta Davis? Wow. I mean, that would turn the boxing upside down. What's up, Von Green Hill? Ew, wait. Happy Thursday. Yes, sir. Happy Thursday to you, brother. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got another fight weekend, baby. Coming, baby. Man, oh man, Boston's heating up, baby. It is heating up. It's great to be. You can hook me up with a wrench, OJ. Look, it can be. It's good to be a Boston fan right now. It is. All right. It's good to be a Boston fan right now. You know. So let me hook the page up real fast. Hold on. Okay. There we go. All right. Yes, sir. All right. We got 54 in count, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. All right. Now let's get on back to this. Okay. Now, well, I see you, Von Green here. Okay. Don't worry. I get you. I get you, man. All right. Anything. Yes, sir. What'd you say? Anything? Openly? What you say? But anyway, Big Supreme, what's going on? I see you. What's going on, man? Now, let me say this about this fight. It can go either way. All right. Yeah, so what's going on, Dak? What's going on? Salute to you, brother. All right, appreciate you coming in. All right, now, but shout out to the chat. All right, appreciate that, man. And that, man, I like that. You know, anything can happen in boxing, as you said, OJ. Yeah, yep, you're right. You're right. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing. And please, y'all, all right, if Tank do happen to lose his fight on the 15th, please don't act like we Devin Haney fans and go moping around and then talk about other people and all that stuff. Just lose your goddamn mind. Don't do that. All right. He get a chance to get the rematch because it's a one-way rematch. So that means it's going his way, of course, if he lose. So y'all stop that shit. All right. Anybody wanna it's look, life goes on. Okay, trust me. It do. It goes on. Try it. Try it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't gonna come on. I ain't going live. I don't know. My stomach hurt. I gotta eat. Oh my God. Please. This is boxing. It's entertainment, and I love it. I love it every second of it right now. I mean, it's great to be a boxing fan. Cause every time you look up, it's a fight on. Only thing about it is, cut it out with all these damn pay-per-views. Shit. All right, man. Now, anyway, but still, now, like I say, it's hard for me to tell who's going to win this fight or who's not going to win this fight. Because I gotta look at Frank again, and I know how Tank. I know him inside out, but a lot of people don't give him credit for his boxing skill set. You know, we are even thinking about no loss. OG. Oh no, no, no. I'm not gonna even think about losing or him losing. All right, I'm a Tank fan, and I need to start thinking positive, right? But I'm just giving you the what ifs, right? And there ain't no what if because right now I know Team Tank, they're thinking nothing but win, win, win. And I think he will win. A matter of fact, I know he will. For the simple fact that sometimes experience is the best teacher. And Tank been fighting since he was 7 years old. And what I hear from Coach Ellis, he was cracking when he was 10 years old. Frank Martin even started thinking about boxing at that age. He was cracking when he was 10 years old, they said. So, hey, so I have to go with the best teacher, experience. That's the best teacher. One thing about it, look at Young World. He been playing the keyboards, all the instruments, whatever, since he was younger. And every year you get better and better. Every fight you go out there, you get better and better. Experience is the best teacher. And one thing about it is, Tank Davis, he's the type of fighter that has a great ring IQ. And that was going to make him win that fight. I don't care about no knockout. I don't care about that shit. And I know he doesn't. What's up, Kamal? What's going on? All right. Yes, sir. I will open up the phone lines, all right? Soon I get through going over everything. Right? Now, that I want to talk about. Okay? Now, but like I say, I don't care about knockouts on this fight here. We know Deontay Davis, he can crack. We know he's got strength. So, but the thing I'm worried about is the speed, the hand speed of Frank Martin. I think Frank would give a great effort, but Tank for the stop between 10 to 12. Okay. Now I say 9. Okay, I say 9. Now this is the problem. And y'all might agree with me, y'all might not. Okay? I think Gervonta Davis, I think that he's gonna have to make some adjustments right now because he starts late. What's up, Tate? What's going on with you? Lamarcus, what's going on if I didn't speak to you? All right. Now, he's starting late. I'm talking about when he's fighting. He don't get that motor warmed up. It's like the wintertime in Chicago. You go out there and warm your car up. You go back in the house till it's warmed up. It's cold as ice. Right? That's if you don't have a garage. you know, and that's Tank. Tank don't get warmed up to the 3rd round, 4th round. So Frank Martin, if he's smart, if he's studying Tank like he say he's studying him, he said he studied him from every inch. That means that what? He gonna jump on him right away. Now Tank, he can defend himself, no doubt about it. But I think he's gonna wake up. Now I heard people saying that Tank is underestimating Frank Martin. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Don't forget, he picked out Frank Martin to fight. They gave him a choice. He could have went another route. He wanted to go that route. Mickey Bay said that, hey, if Tank stopped Frank Martin, I'm going to give him his credit. Because right now, so far, I haven't been giving him the credit that he should deserve. Because the type of competition he been fighting. Okay, I'm good with that. But one thing about it is you got to give him his credit when he stopped Frank Martin. Because Frank Martin is a formidable opponent. He ain't no bum. He can fight. He can step around. He got great footwork. He got fast hands. And he's a southpaw. It's hard to fight a southpaw on a southpaw. You don't see that very often. But just think about it. You fight Frank Martin southpaw. Then you go to Shakur Stevenson, southpaw. Tank potentially can fight 3, 4 southpaws in a row. If you lay it down right. If they can get the fight. You see? So now Tank had to make the adjustments. He had to make the adjustments where he had to start off a little faster this time. Now, you don't want to make a fighter uncomfortable. You don't want to change your fighter's style. What been working, let it work. What been working, keep on doing that. But one thing about it is, he can't depend on that one-hitter quitter. Because sometimes the knockout ain't there. Sometimes you can create openings. You can set traps. You can do all that. But I think Frank Martin's a little bit smarter than that. I think Frank Martin got a little better in ring IQ than that. You see? What's up, Gary Shaw? What's going on? He said Coach Kenny know everything about him. Okay. All right. No. Frank ain't no cherry pick. Oh, hell no. He ain't no cherry pick. Because Tank had a choice. He want the hardest fighter. He want the best competition. And that's why he picked Frank Martin. So that goes to show you something. That goes to show you something. He wants to be great. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He wants to be great. He want to prove to everyone. I just don't fight no flat-footed Mexicans, Hispanics. No. I fight whoever. Anybody can step up to the plate. Think about this. You fight Frank Martin, southpaw. You fight Shakur Stevenson, southpaw. Lomachenko, southpaw. Huh? He want all these guys. Next. Yeah. Now. Is that a cherry pick? I don't think so. I don't think so. So now, like I say, as the fight goes on, I see Tank in the second half of the fight, turning it up. And then, of course, the knockout might be there. But I'm going to tell you something. It's one thing about Frank Martin that a lot of people didn't know and that I saw in a couple of his fights. He don't like body shots. He don't like body shots. He slows down in the second half of the fight. You know? Kamal said, anyone who says Frank is a cherry pick doesn't know body. You damn right. Because there ain't no cherry pick. Hell no. Because, no, I won't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. Frank Martin, you're right. You're right. That yeah. Frank got the goods, baby. I didn't hear nobody call Frank a cherry pick when Shakur was negotiating to fight him. That's right. That's right. Yep. Frank Martin ain't no cherry pick. No, not at all. What's up, Jermaine 419? What's good with you, man? I ain't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Right, what's up, Bally? What's going on? Frank's a club sandwich pick. Easy budget pick. No, man. You got Frank wrong, baby. Frank can fight, man. Frank is a fine fight and not a cherry pick, but he isn't some killer like some make him out to be. Well, that's those the Haney fans, right? They want Tank to lose so bad. Ooh, so bad. But you know what? That don't bother. That don't work over here. Because if you are a great fighter, you're gonna hear that all the time. They did the same thing to Floyd. They did the same thing to Floyd. Oh, gee, you see Floyd Mayweather interview with Cam and Mace on it. It was uh it is podcast, okay, on it. No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. But I did see this. Okay? And I don't mean to change the subject, y'all, but y'all did see Bill Haney pretty much accusing Floyd Mayweather of giving Ryan Garcia PEDs. Now, that's defamation of character. Now, of course, Floyd got a good case if he want to take it there. But I don't think he will because they got history. All right? So that's how I look at it, Yeah, that was crazy, right? Bill ain't on damn next Obama, please. Get the hell out. I know Barack Obama very well. And he ain't no damn Obama. Trust me. My father knew Obama. All right, trust. He ain't no damn Obama. Obama don't lie. He's a big liar. Okay? The pay-per-view numbers didn't come in. Right? Okay. After a month and few days, give me a damn break. Give me a break. You know they came in. You know they didn't do shit. Stop it. And you know whatever they found in Ryan, it wasn't nothing but a little bit. But your son kept walking to that right hand. And guess what happened? I mean, the left hand. I'm sorry, the left hook. He got cracked. He didn't have no game plan. He about to get exposed. He about to be a non-existent fighter. Because at 140, watch out. All right? So come on, please. Bill Hayne, please. His lying ass. Please. Paying people to talk about his son. No, they ain't no Obama. Obama don't do that shit. Okay? Man. So, but anyway, let me get back and let me act a little civilized. Okay? What's up, David Toussaint? What's going on with you, baby? All right? What's going on? That's why Bill trying to say Ryan was cycling off. People need to pay attention to the words people use. Yes, of course. He's trying to make every case he can. While his son got beat from pillar to post. Stop it. Stop crying. Stop crying, please. My son, he lived the fighter life. Well, he's supposed to live the fighter lifestyle. He's supposed to. Yeah, you ain't saying nothing special. Man. Oh, I'm sorry, Jermaine. Man, I'm sorry, my brother. It didn't go off. Man. Oh, let me turn it up. I'm sorry. All right. I appreciate that, brother. Man. Okay. There you go. All right. Man, I appreciate that, brother. Yes, sir. Man. It's good to see you, Jermaine. Man, I'm glad to see you, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Okay. But, man, I mean, people know, I don't know. People just strange, For real. I don't know. And Bill, he should be ashamed of himself. Stop all that lying. You know what? And stay off of it. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. That's why I say. Excuse me. What's going on, Jermaine? 419. Oh, and that cash app. Oh, app. Yes, sir. For I believe Tank will beat the shit out of Gary. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Uh, yes, sir. All right. Man. Well, Gary Antoine, they talking about Tank, another southpaw. Listen now. He's part of that next six, because Tank got a 6-fight plan. All right. And I see southpaws in 4 of them. Okay. Like, first of all, Frank Martin, Shakir Stevenson, Lomachenko, Gary Russell, and Gary Antoine, I'm sorry. So those southpaws right there. Oh, Gary doing an interview? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, now I interviewed his brother. Oh, no. Was that Gary Antoine interview? Yeah. When he had the beard and stuff. Was that Gary Antoine or was that Gary Antonio? I get both of them mixed up. It's up, y'all. Y'all go look at it. Okay, I interviewed him. All right, and shout out to Batman. He set it up. He gave me the number and he talked to them, and they was good to go. He said, "Man, okay, cool." They knew who I was, and man, and we took it from there. You know, so it was a good interview. All right, so now, but and shout out to Kamal, because I went and looked at that Sandur Martin fight, and you're right, Sandur Martin got popped. He got popped, and he was fighting Teofimo Lopez, right? Yeah, it was Antonio. Yep, I think it had to be Antonio. Yep, because he had this stuff he was putting in his beard. So that's Antonio, because Gary Antoine don't have a beard like that. So that was Antonio. Yeah, that was Antonio. Yeah, he put that shit in his beard, to make it smooth or whatever. So yeah, okay, yeah, that's who it was. Okay, but anyway, but but still, um, but but get back to Frank. Okay, I don't want to lose this thought I had. Um, but Frank, he's no cherry pick. He never has been. He just got to get the notoriety. Now he got the fan base. And I was right about that thumbnail I put up yesterday. Tank, everything he does touch, it does turn into, I call it gold. Like I told the young man Manny yesterday. Listen, Pitbull Cruz, ain't nobody know who the hell Pitbull Cruz was. Come on. He's talking about Pitbull Cruz was a star before he fought Tank. No, he wasn't. Yeah, maybe in Mexico he probably was. I don't know. But I know damn well he wasn't before he fought Tank. Cause I'm like, who the hell is Isaac Pitbull Cruz? But he went the distance. And when he went the distance with Tank, a lot of people don't go the distance with Tank, right? So now he had went the distance with Tank, and that made him famous. And of course, he wanted the rematch. And of course, Tank didn't want to rematch him. Tank said, I beat you with one hand. I don't want to rematch you. I don't want to fight you again. You know, but he really was adamant in fighting him. But we knew why he was fighting him, for the money. So, and that's what all these guys are fighting Tank for, the money, except for Frank. Frank want to prove himself. You know? Yes, BB, you're right. Tank was ridiculed for fighting Pitbull. I mean, on Knockout Box 86 channel, everybody kept saying, everybody. That's why I don't go on no panels too much, because I end up cursing them out, right? So I'm not very good at debating and shit, right? So and Knockout know that, right? And And everybody kept saying, well, Tank ain't gonna fight nobody but Pitbull Cruz. You know, I said, he's not fighting Pitbull Cruz. Oh, he ain't gonna fight no but a Ryo. I said, he's not about to fight no Ryo. I mean, what do y'all don't understand here? You know, what's up, Brooklyn C? What's going on? Yeah, Sheena, I curse him out. You know, that's why I don't do panels, because they say the dumbest shit on panels. You know, just last night, I was on Reggie Owen's channel, right? I had to hop on there and say some shit, right? Because you saying the dumbest shit. How we know that Ryan was who he was? I mean, the little shit he had in his system. All right, okay, it's not a P, it's not a steroid. They already got that. I hope they understand that it's not a steroid. Okay, now it is on the ban list, yes, but it's not a steroid. And I kept on trying to explain that to them. Today, I guess they finally understand. But still, I just why I do panels. You know, I don't. You know, because I get so mad because people are just so deep down involved in a fighter, not boxing, the fighter. You know, now me, I will hold a fighter accountable. I don't care if I like him or not. Jamil, I will hold him accountable in a minute, just like he went and fought Canelo. He fought Canelo for the money. That's all. You weren't trying to be fucking great. Stop that. You know, come on. We know what you fought for. But anyway, now, but still in all, I mean, I still think that Tank was turning up at the last end, that the second half of the fight. So I got Tank winning that fight. You know, I mean, it just, you know, but listen, don't get it twisted. Frank coming to fight. Okay, he's coming to fight. All right, he's coming to fight. So, cause in his mind, if he beats Gervonta Davis, he can write his own check. In his mind, he can beat the face of boxing. In his mind, he can be put on another level. In his mind, your payday will get bigger. You see, that's why I told the knucklehead last night. He said, man, we really don't care about pay-per-view. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because pay-per-view shows if you can sell or not. If you can't sell, that means more money for you. All right? That's right. Yes. Frank coming for the smoke. And Frank ain't gonna lay down. You're right. He ain't laying down. That's one thing about him. He is not gonna lay down. He's coming to show him that, hey, I ain't green. That's his word he like to use. I ain't green like I used to be. I'm about to show you that I ain't like the other guys you fought. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Pigeon? What's going on with you, baby? I ain't seen you in a while. Huh? The Pigeon. Used to be the Pigeon Mike Tyson. So don't, let's not get this all twisted up. All right, I want Frank to win. Dude's a serious hombre. Yeah. Frank can fight. Frank can box. I watched his fight the other night. I watched T.O. versus Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin cracked his ass on the equal, and he went down. And Sandor Martin, don't sleep on him either. Hell, we can talk about him too. Yeah. All right. But one thing about it is Frank is coming to fight. And I ain't gonna spend too much time on this, but Frank is coming to fight, and Tank knows that. Now, Tank ain't the used to be Tank back in the days when he couldn't talk too much to the media. Tank is mature now. He has someone to depend on him like a little girl. He has a family. He knows what's best for him. He knows boxing, okay? He knows boxing. This is what he knows. This is what he has done all his life. So don't think that he will get outthink or he will underestimate a fighter like Frank Martin. And you're right. Coach Ellis has been watching Frank Martin. Everything he does. Every move that he makes. No doubt about it. Low down gather. What's going on? What it do? I think Frank going to lay down whether he like it or not. Oh, you know, and see, and this is the thing I tried to say last night. And low down gather. It gonna be hard to knock out Frank Martin. Unless, hold on, unless that gas tank start going on E. That's the only time. Because Tank knows. See, when you're a fighter, you know when your opponent punches are not feeling like they feel. And round number 1, 2, 3, those punches are hard, right? And then when you get down to, let's say, round 9, and those punches are barely phasing you, okay, it's time. It's time now. It's time to turn it up. It's time to press the action. It's time to get him out of there. I guarantee you that's what happens. All right. Now I'm no boxer, but I have seen boxers say that. The punches don't have steam on them no more. So it's time to go. It's time to go. And with the muscle mass on Frank, that gonna play a part too. Barney, what's going on? My guy from the down under. What's going on in that? Super chat. Yes, sir. What's going on? He's a fight calling gold every time by KQ the singer. OG. Ass whooping time, OG. Oh, yeah. This weekend, too, baby. Oh, yes, sir, man. Oh, man. It is. What's going on, Pigeon? Mike. I mean, Pigeon. What's going on, the Pigeon, man? In that super chat, baby. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man. Every little bit early. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, baby. Yes, sir. All right, all right. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah. Sean T, what's good with you? And I appreciate that, Pigeon. Yes, sir. I appreciate that donation, man. All right. Now, Zach B, what's going on? If Tank starts to jog towards Frank, then it's over with. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, this is exactly how this going. All right. We'll go. Tank going to be and start off on the back foot. He's going to fight on the back foot. And then, of course, he's going to try to pick his shot, pick his spots. It's going to be tip for tap. Tip for tap. Because both guys are southpaw. Both guys are experienced with the right hook. So, and then later on, as we get into the fight, the second half of the fight, you will see Tank now starting to come forward on the front foot. Because, like I told you all, that gas tank, I don't care how many push-ups and sit-ups you do, how many runs you go, that gas tank will give out. Because you got too much muscle mass to carry around. We talk about less than 2 weeks to go in this fight and for this fight. So you can't get rid of them that fast. So next thing you know, he's gonna make his move. And that's when the crowd gonna like go wild. Because he's gonna hurt Frank. And next thing you know, might knock him down or not. I don't know. It depends his feet and his reflexes are still there. Now, Brooklyn C said something interesting. I think this is the one. He said Frank would be good after losing to Tank. Devin is moist for anything Tank touches, so Bill will reign Frank. Yep, I said that about a week ago. For some reason, for some rhyme and reason, they want to fight everybody Tank fight. But hold on, it's a butt in this bitch. But see, Frank at 135. Frank is too small. Devin is too big. Devin is damn near welterweight. So that won't happen. So a lot of people think it will, but it won't. Now, Mario Barrio, yes, he fought him. But look, Mario Barrio is at what? 147 now. And matter of fact, speaking of Mario Barrio, I think I wrote it down so I won't forget. He is now the new WBC world champion. That's right. He's a new world champion. Matter of fact, hold on. While we talking about it, we might well talk about it. All right? Man, this healing up now. Okay, look at that. Man, oh man. All right. Thanks, young world, man. That should be working, man. Look at that. I mean, working, man. Anyway, but now I just gotta mend in with my skin. That's all. But now, listen. Let me talk about this. Everybody that Tank fought, think about this. They have been champions, and I was thinking about it, so I wrote it down. I said, first of all, Mario Barrio, he been elevated. He is now the WBC welterweight champion. Damn. Okay. Then I said, okay, let me see. Then Tank fought Pedraza. Pedraza was a champion at 130. Wow. Okay. Beltran, Rolly, WBA champions. Eastside Pitbull Cruz. What a champion. All these guys became champions before and after they fought who? Gervonta Davis. That's why I tell you, sometimes when you lose, you win. Because when you fight the best competition and lose, that sharpen your skills. That sharpen that knife. That sharpen that knife. And that's what happened to these guys. Whoever thought Mario Barrio will be a 147 WC welterweight champion? Pitbull Cruz. Whoever thought he would be a lightweight, a champion? Hello. Hello. You see? You see? Now, I don't know where they get this old cliche from that Tank, he don't fight nobody. What's up, B? What's going on, Brandon? I mean, I don't know where they get this from that Tank don't fight nobody. Well, they wrong. They wrong. Because everybody he's fought has turned into a champion. Or was it, or it is a champion. I mean, I'm just being honest. That's all. Just being honest. So, I mean, you know, so, so what the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this, and I'm going to move on. All right? The bottom line is that fight is going to be determined by ring IQ. That's just my opinion. Now, you all might have a different opinion, but I think that's going to be determined by ring IQ. Sure. I mean, Frank got fast feet. Tank do too. I mean, Frank Martin, he know how to step around. He's a slick fighter. He's a slick boxer. Yes, that's true. What's up, Fight Game? What's going on, Yam Bag? What's going on with you? Yes, sir. Those are some weak champions. Rolly got an absolutely gift, and then Cruz beat him. Yes. Yes. I'm just talking about champions. I don't care if they weak or strong. I'm just saying how when Tank beat them or before, after, whatever, they are champions, regardless if they weak or not. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If Tank, and I'm most likely he probably will, beat Frank Martin, that ain't a bad thing for him. I'm telling you right now. That's not a bad thing for him. That's a good thing for him. Huh? Now, Camboza was a weak champion. Yes, he was. Camboza just couldn't get out the starting gate. That's I fought his father, his trainer, and of course, like Nikki Bates said the other night, okay, well, a while back, you got to have a teacher Ain't no more teachers in boxing around. You see, you got to have a teacher. Ain't nobody teaching no more. They mimicking. That's all. Bill Haney just mimicking a trainer. He's not a trainer. Let's be honest. Yes, Devin is the weakest at 140. Because look at the landscape of 140. Look at Tio. Look at Matias. Look at all these guys. Sandor Martin. Hell, I just saw him last night fighting Tio. He do got pop. Now, of course, sometimes when you lose, you win. Devin can come back and be a great fighter. Because sometimes you can make adjustments because what you was doing is not working. Or what you doing, a pressure fighter will eat you up alive. A pit bull cruise. Don't you step in there with no pit bull cruise right now. Get your mind right first, son. Get your mind right. But like I say, I think Tank, he get another notch in his belt for this fight. All right. Now, the pigeon, I can't do nothing. Devin can't do nothing about that. You can't teach nobody to have brick hands and be a knockout artist. It's just not there. It ain't there. Your power comes from your feet on up. If you don't have enough to generate power, then it's not there. As Floyd Mayweather. So what you have to do is be a defensive specialist. Your defense should be your offense. You need to be entertaining. And that way you will also win and also entertain. And when you do both of those, then that means you sell. You see? You sell. But ain't nobody want to see a old boring fight. Because see, that means you can't sell. People don't want to see that. People want to see knockouts. People want to see you get hurt, or they like to see blood. No, don't ask me why, but they do. They think that's exciting. Now, me, I like both sides of the spectrum. I like the sweet science. I like the brawling. I like to stand imano in the center of the ring. I like that. I like trading. And that's what we're going to see when we see Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis. You're going to see a strategic fight in the first filling out round, because it's going to be a filling out round. Tank start off late. If Frank let Tank get away with that, then night. If Frank don't jump on him when he has the opportunity, then that's on him. Derrick James, he ain't stupid. Derrick James, former trainer of the year, he ain't dumb. I tell you right now, he got a game plan that, man, you'll see what happens. All right? Now, but one thing about it is, before I go to the next segment, Frank Martin, you need to focus. Forget about Ryan. Forget about Ryan, who he said he got $1 million on Tank. Don't worry about that shit. That ain't your concern. You need to focus. You need to focus. See, I like Frank Martin too. He's a laid back, quiet type of fighter, but he can fight. But don't be concerned about that. Don't be concerned about that. Now, Frank Martin said he studied every inch of Gervonta Davis. Every inch, every fight, every mannerism. Now, is he overdoing it? Is he overdoing it? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay, we got over 100 people in here. Hit the like button, please. All right, is he overdoing it? Please, somebody talk to me. All right, I'm about to open the phone lines up in a minute, and y'all can tell me what y'all think. All right, now, let me move on to something else. Now, of course, Mario Barrio, I talked about that. Now, after serving his suspension, I don't know if y'all familiar with Pulo. He's 22-0. Okay, well, he will face a Gary Russell. Okay, yeah, y'all, Gary Russell. I'm sorry, Gary Antoine Russell. All right, he will fight Gary Antoine Russell, who is 17-0. Now, that's going to take place on June the 15th. Yeah, June the 15th. That's a special day, baby. That's a special day. Now, Pulo, he was tested and he was suspended. He had chlorophene in his system, and he got suspended, and now he's back, and he's taking on Gary Antoine Russell on June the 15th. June the 15th gonna be on fire, y'all. June the 15th gonna be on fire. Yeah, Pigeon. It's only 17 days away. Today is the 30th. On Saturday, it's the 1st. All right? 12 days away. I mean, what, 15, 16 days away. All right? 16 days away. So, now, keep in mind, these are 140 pounders. All right? Okay? Happy birthday to you. All right? All right? My father, June the 30th. All right? Now, these are 140 pounders, y'all. 140 pounders. All right? All right, let me pin this link up here real fast, okay? All right, okay, okay, hold on, I just put it in there. But these are 140 pounders. Come on, okay, this thing behind. All right, come on, all right, all right. Yes, sir. Come on, where I'm going? Man, I'm that far behind? All right, I'm on YouTube, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to catch it so I can pin it. Man, oh man, I'm that far behind. God dog. Okay, no, thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Pigeon, my birthday is the 19th. Okay. All right. I'm trying to pin this up there. I can't pin it on StreamYard. I gotta pin it on YouTube. Okay. If it ever moves. Okay. But anyway, you know what? I'll put it back in there again. Hold on. You know, I pin it up there. Okay, hold on. Let me get my keyboard. It should have been in there. Okay, hold on. Okay. Just 1 second. Okay. Goddamn, what's that number? Okay, yeah. 212. Okay, 935. Okay, 51. Okay. Okay, there you go. But anyway, like I said, that's the call-in number right there, y'all. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now it's gonna come in there now. Okay, right. Thanks a lot. Okay. Okay. There you go. All right. Now let me get rid of this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, remove that one. Okay. All right. Now we all set. Now, okay, now Pulo. Okay. Yeah, Pulo, of course, is gonna be fighting Gary Russell. Now, these are 140 pounders. Okay. You see how dangerous and deep 140 pounders are right now? You see how deep it is? All right, let me refresh this and let me open this phone lines up too. All right, let me do this real fast. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, got to get it refreshing up. Okay, hold on. Okay, make sure I got everything right. Okay, okay, all right. There you go. All right, we all set. Okay, now Russell should handle Pulo. Yeah, he should. Okay, 140 is very deep. It is, Pigeon. And this is what I'm saying about Dev Haney. You gotta think. You can't go rushing in. You can't go rushing in and fight just anybody. You can't sit there and fight Pitbull Cruz coming off a fight with Ryan Garcia. Now his jaw might not have been broken, but it looked like it was. But still in all, we all had rough fights. Yes, KQKC, man, you hit it right on the head. That is the most dangerous division right now because everybody at 140 is pretty good. What? I'm sorry, damn good, damn good. I mean, what division Shushu fight in? I think he's 142. Shushu Carrington. That's a good fight there. So you got to love 140, man, because everybody's dangerous up there. Now Tio, I'm kind of looking at him like, we don't know what you're gonna get from him. You just don't know. And now they drop Haney down in fourth in the rankings and pound for pound list. I get that. But I mean, you got a lot of great fights. Oh, 126. Okay. Oh, okay. Hmm. On 126, upper echelon. What's that? 126. What? 126. Oh no, he's 126. Oh, okay. Shoot, 126. Oh, okay. Damn, he's sure big for 126. Damn, man. Wow, that's featherweight. God dog. All right, what's up, Jason Pennywell? What's going on now? But man, but he can fight though. Okay, he can fight. That's why Tank had him and Camp with him. For a minute. Adrian Broner in camp with Tank. Yeah, so he wants to fight anyway. Okay, man. Now that would be great, Upper. If he fight anyway, that would be a great fight. Now I was just about to mention Raymond Ford too. He's at 126. He's a champion at the featherweight division. He's fighting Saturday. I want to see how he looks Saturday. All right. I know how he looked when he won the title, but I want to know how he looked come Saturday. Cause that's gonna be a damn good fight. It will. So man, so it's a lot of great fights out there, and you're right. 140 is deep. 140 is deeper than I thought it was. What's up, Dr. Martins? What's going on, Rebo? What's going on with you, man? Salute to you. Monster versus Gary Russell at 126 will be interesting. Yes. But not Gary Russell. Gary Russell, Junior, he might want to move up to 130. 130. But if you fight at 126, he still got the fast hands. But I think Monster pretty much outbox him, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen Gary in a while. He been training. He haven't been really fighting, So, but Gary Antoine, that's the guy to beat. I'm telling you right now. That's the guy to beat at 140. 140 is heating up, and Devin don't have a place at the table. I'm sorry. And that's why they keep mentioning 147. He's a big guy. Now, Neverete looked terrible his last fight. Now, I like Neverete. I mean, that was my guy. I like, what the hell happened to him? I mean, his stomach was all like he swallowed a beach ball or some shit. He wasn't in shape, no abs, no nothing. He was throwing at the air. I mean, he looked terrible. And he lost. Of course he did. And so maybe he can bounce back or maybe he can't. I don't know. So, but one thing about it is 140 is deep and it's getting deeper. Now, let me just change weight classes for a minute. Now, one thing about it is Deontay Wilder is fighting Saturday. Now, I told you about Deontay Wilder. Now, he wants to be a gym rat. All right? He wants to be this gym rat. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, what took you so long, like I said? Now, he is saying that he wants to fight a Tyson Fury again. He wants a fourth fight with him again. Now, my memory serves me correctly. Everybody and their mama said he cheated. Right? Everybody and their mama said he had floppy gloves and everything. So why would you want to fight him again? And allegedly, or maybe he did, I don't know, put a dent in your head permanently. Why would you want to fight him again? Thank you, Toon. Thank you. Now, I'm not trying to bring y'all a pity party, but Wilder, sometimes you got to just say uncle. You got to say uncle. You got to say, okay, I ain't got it no more. I had a good run. I did very good for myself. And now I don't have that dog in me no more. That dog is gone. So now the best thing for me and my family is to say, hey, goodbye. That's what he need to do. Because I'd rather see him as a boxing fan not to fight again. Or you might just get hurt. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Now, Turkey Unleash, all right? A Turkey Unleash, okay? Now, he's making it too goddamn easy for these fighters, because all he care about is heavyweights, really. What's up, Planet 619? What's good with you, baby? All right? So he making it easy for these heavyweights, and all he think about is what Wilder used to do, right? What he used to do, all the knockout. Well, that right hand ain't there no more. I mean, and we don't give Parker enough credit for beating Wilder. I mean, for winning, for showing up and showing out. Now, I get it. Wilder want a bag. He want a payday. He can't get it over here, so he going over there to get it. Okay. I ain't mad at nobody for getting money. I'm not. I'm not. Now, Oberlin LD, he said, hey, we're going to see for sure Saturday if there's there or not. Yeah, that's what I said. You know, we're going to see if that dog came back and how long he going to come back for. Because what Turkey at least told Deontay Wilder when he got beat, the first time he went over there, he lost. He said, listen, Wilder, I love you, man. I love the way you fight. We want to see the old Wilder back. Quote, unquote. So now, will we see the old Wilder Saturday? I don't know. I don't care about the interviews he does, this and that, blah, 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 blah. You know, you can go on many interviews you want to. Really, only you do 78, but but I don't care about that. You know, put up or shut up. And I'd rather see him retire than sit there and try to keep on getting a bag and keep getting beat up. Keep on getting beat up. You know, at a point in a fighter's life, you got to say, okay, I ain't got it no more. Look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson finna fight who? Jake Paul? Mike Tyson is damn near 60 years old. He might fight in spurts like Ryan Garcia did. You won't see the same Mike Tyson? No. You will see a Mike Tyson for what? 5 seconds, and then he taking a breather. Then you might see him again. You know, see, sometimes, and that's why I always say, at the age of 37, if you ain't made it by then, you ain't gonna make it. Ain't nobody can beat George Foreman and be a heavyweight champion at the age of 40. That ain't gonna happen. Now they said Roman Wilder gonna fight Big Baby Anderson next. If he beats Zane, I don't want to see it. No, man, come on, Wilder. Listen, you know, and you know, I no disrespect, cause I like Wilder, I do, but Wilder don't have no damn business in there with that young man. That young man moves, very athletic, and he can punch. He tightened up Tyson Fury when he was getting ready over there in Detroit in the Crump Gym. You know, Wilder. No, you don't want none of that. Okay? I know. See, it's a point in a fighter's life where you don't have to sit there and fight for money. Okay? And Tune said Big Baby Anderson is trash. What's up, Mark West? What's good with you, man? What's goody with you, man? This is fight season, baby. It's fight season. That's all I'm gonna say. It's fight season. Cause goddamn, every week is a fight. Every week is a fight, and I love it. We just had Catterall and Taylor. We just had Catterall do a number on Taylor. All right, so I love it. He said, B Dog said Charles Martin almost stopped her. Yes, he did. He almost gave that young boy a boxing lesson. He almost gave that young boy a boxing lesson. And he did almost stop him. You know. So and Charles Martin is a southpaw. What's going on? Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What's good with you, baby? All right, salute to you. So anyway, since Knockout is in here, I'm quite sure he might want to chime in on this about what I was saying about Tank Davis and Frank Martin. What's up, Jay Lee, the chosen one? What's good with you, man? Now, of course, we all said the same thing. All right. Okay, unblock you. Okay, you unblocked him. Goody good. All right, yes, sir. But anyway, he be live tonight. Okay. Now, like I said about Tank, we were talking about that earlier, and I know damn well that Coach L has been watching Frank Martin like a man, just like a movie. But Frank Martin, like I say, this is not an easy fight for Tank Davis. All right, I'm just gonna say this, and he coming to fight. Okay, he's coming to fight. Now everybody can't get a knockout. That don't mean that Frank is gonna get knocked out by Tank. Now, but I will tell you this. Okay, we got our first call. All right, what's going on, baby? How you feel?
Salute OG, this is Kamal. How are you?
All right, I'm doing good, Kamal. What's going on with you? What can I help you with today? What's on your mind?
Hey, I don't know if you saw that tweet from Damian Lillard, the professional basketball player, yesterday. He posted on Twitter. He said Frank Martin, Tank Davis is going to be a great fight. So even Damian Lillard is co-signing what you and I already know. So a lot of these people are haters. Anybody that can hate on this fight is just a Shakur fan of the corporate media.
Right.
It's one of the 3 best fights made this year. And I said it at the time, at the beginning of the year. When this fight was announced. I said the 3 best matchups were Beterbiev, Bivol, Tank, Frank, and Fury and Usyk. Those were the 3 most competitive fights that were made this year.
Yes, sir.
Both guys undefeated, in their prime, southpaw, extremely explosive, have great coaches in their corner. Derek James working with Frank Martin. We've seen Derek James school Bill Haney when it came to Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. And we know Derek James has that pedigree. Great boxing mind. And then Gervonta has his team in his corner. So anyone who's going to tell you that this is some kind of a cherry pick or that Tank is ducking, they don't know anything about boxing. Tank's resume is aging like wine. Look at the record of the last few guys that he's beaten. It's like 300 and something wins and a few losses. He's got Hall of Famers on there. He's got people who've gone on to win championships. You guys tell me Shakur is this great fighter. All he does is run. He's a good cure for insomnia. Let's talk about his resume. Who has he fought? Shaka Khan? Who was that? Toka Khan, Clary, Shaka Khan? Has anybody ever heard of that guy? Who is it? Joet Gonzalez? Who the hell is that? And then he fought that Namibian police officer, Jeremiah Nakathilia.
Right.
He ran from Nakathilia the whole fight. He was running, literally. And I'm a fan of the sweet science.
Right.
But Shakur was running from that African cop.
Right.
Okay, Raymond Muratalla, and I'm not lying. Literally, Jeremiah Nakathilia, if you don't believe me, look it up. He's a police officer in Namibia. Namibia is a country just north of South Africa.
Right.
That is his day job. He's not a full-time boxer.
Right.
Okay, so he has the audacity, Shakur Stevenson, to talk about Tank Davis when he's fighting nobody. He's fighting Frank Martin's leftovers, Artem Artunia.
Right.
He fought nobody. His resume sucks. Oscar Valdez, that's probably his best win. I never rated Oscar Valdez. And he has the audacity to talk about Tank, who's selling out arenas, who's fighting on pay-per-views. Son.
Right.
Shakur.
And they say this might be the best. This might be the best numbers Tank ever did, because you got David Benavidez on the undercard.
And not only David Benavidez, OG, you got the newly promoted Carlos Adames fighting Olympian Terrell Goucher. That was added to that card as well. And you have my guy, going to be a future superstar, Gary Antoine Russell. OG.
Yeah.
Gary Antoine Russell knocking on that door for the WBC title. Devin, you've got a tough fight against Sandor Martin. And if you get past Sandor Martin, if you don't drop that belt, you got Gary Antoine Russell breathing down your neck. Yeah. And I know that the Hades don't want to fight Gary Antoine Russell. They did that fake contract offer for Mr. Gary Russell Jr. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
Years ago, they had that fake contract offer they sent Mr. Gary Russell Jr. They lied about his name. They libeled Mr. Gary Russell Jr. They libeled Batman, rest in peace. They don't want to face Gary Antoine Russell, because if Ryan Garcia will leave you sunny side up, Gary Antoine Russell will knock you through the ropes. I'm telling you, Gary Antoine Russell is a mean dude. Yeah. He's a guy that nobody's talking about, OG.
Right. I know. Nobody wants to talk about that. Right. Gary Antoine, man, southpaw too. Like I was saying, look at Tank, who he wants to fight, right? All these are southpaws. All these are southpaws straight down the line. All these. You know, she wants Shakur. He wants Lomo. I mean, Gary Antoine. I mean, these are all southpaws. You know, and you're right. 140 is deep, man, and it's dangerous too. And I don't.
Dangerous. Look at Mario Barrios. Tank knocked out, went up in weight, knocked out Mario Barrios. Now Mario Barrios
is a WBC champion. Yes, yeah, he's a WBC champion now.
Exactly. And look at people keep on bringing this up. They lie about Tank, and they say he only fights flat-footed Mexican fighters.
Right.
Well, OG, Hector Ramirez, if he's from the Dominican Republic, he's not Mexican, and he looks as black as you and I do.
Right.
If you do an ancestry DNA test on Hector Ramirez, you're going to see that he's black.
Right.
Pedraza definitely has some African ancestry in him. Jose Pedraza, who Tank knocked out for his first title.
Right.
Years back from Puerto Rico.
Right, I
went
remember.
on to win another title after
right.
Tank beat him.
That's what I was telling everybody. Right. Yep.
Yuriorkis Gamboa, who wasn't Tank's best win, that was not his best win, and I'll even admit it. But Yuriorkis Gamboa is not Mexican; he's Cuban. He's as black as you and I are.
Right.
So these people just want to lie, and you want to tell me that Tank, and he's fighting Frank. Well, I would put Frank above anybody on Shakur's resume. I put him up there with Lomachenko on Devin's resume. He just hasn't had as many opportunities as Lomachenko. But Lomachenko, when Devin fought him, he's an older Lomachenko. He's out of his natural weight class. Frank is in his natural weight class, and he's in his prime. So these are two prime, undefeated dudes. Both, they sparred each other. They have great corners. This is exactly what boxing is meant to be. It's a 50-50 fight, and Gervonta could have fought anybody. He could have rematched Pitbull. What's his name from Golden Boy was calling him out. I forgot their champion at 140. The other guy from 140. He's supposed to fight him potentially next. A lot of dudes wanted. They were saying that Tank was going to fight El Rayo.
Okay? Right. I know. Right, Rayo. Right. Yeah, they said Rayo, Pitbull, Cruz, and all that. You know, now he's fighting Frank Martin. You know, he's fighting
the best.
Right. Exactly.
He's fighting the best.
Exactly.
And you want to tell me all these dudes hating on Tank that he's avoiding black fighters, which I just proved was a lie, because black doesn't begin in the
Zepeda. That's the name. Zepeda from Golden Boy. Yeah.
Africa, black is worldwide. Okay. There are many people who could be black. Okay. Tell me all the black fighters that Shakur and Devin have fought. I guarantee you Tank has fought more. So they just want to lie. They want to sully this guy's reputation, but they can't, OG, because there's only one fighter that's bringing Madonna to his fight. I didn't even know Madonna was in the sport, OG.
Me neither.
Madonna showed up to his last fight.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, yes, sir. Great point. Yes, right. Good point. You know,
So
and
don't tell me about Gervonta Tank Davis's resume and then tell me you're a Haney fan or you're a Shakur fan. When Shakur's fighting that top-ranked, hand-picked opponent, guys like Shaka Khan, who no one's heard of ever since. Jamel Herring, who is since retired, good fighter in his day, but he's not on the level of the guy that Tank was fighting. And then Devin was the Goliath. He was a huge guy against a bunch of Davids, a bunch of smaller guys, and he was beating them, not even knocking them out. Whereas Tank is fighting in his natural weight class. OG, Tank
right,
naturally
yes.
fight. He could go down to 130 and still fight.
Right. That's what I was trying to say yesterday. While they saying, well, breaking news. Tank Davis putting a rehydration clause on Frank Martin. I said that don't make no sense. Why would he do that? And they both at 135. They both don't rehydrate up that high. So why would who put that out? And I'm like, why would he lie like that? That's dumb. No, the WBA, the contract already done. Tank can't go back and change it. It's already been signed. So you can't.
Tank wouldn't do that to Frank. He
Right.
wouldn't do that to Frank. Tank is a competitor. That's some stuff Canelo Alvarez, who corporate media has hyped up since the very beginning, has been entitled. That's the stuff he would do. Like when he put Sergey Kovalev, who had just been in a war with Anthony Yard, gave him a short camp, put a rehydration on Kovalev, and I don't have any proof of this, but my suspicion is that Kovalev was paid to take a dive in that fight, because that fight with Kovalev and Canelo was FAF, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And so he does the kind of stuff where he puts rehydration clauses on these C-class fighters like Rocky Fielding and these guys like that, and fights guys like Callum Smith off of short camps and stuff like that. Gervonta wants to fight people in their optimal condition. Did he put some poundage on discrepancies on Ryan Garcia? Yes, because Ryan Garcia at the time was kind of like Chavez Jr., letting his weight blow out.
Right.
He signed a contract for one fight, but show up bigger than another. So you had to be disciplined and say, hey, Ryan Garcia, you just recently moved up from 135, but we know we can't trust your fight weight. So we're going to put you on a strict weight regimen. That was not designed to weaken Ryan Garcia. It was designed to make sure the fight went through.
Right. Exactly. So, okay. Yeah.
And what did these Haneyacks told me? That Devin Haney man fans, OG, they told me that this would be the best version of Ryan Garcia that has ever fought.
I heard that.
And he was better than the version that Gervonta Tank Davis fought. Well, I disagree, OG, because when Ryan was going to camp and in the lead up to the Tank fight, he wasn't hanging out with porn stars. He wasn't hanging out with Instagram models. He wasn't getting drunk. He wasn't hanging out with Nate Diaz or talking about Gaza and all this other bullshit.
Right.
Ryan was focused in that Tank fight.
Right.
He wasn't on social media pretending to be kidnapped and all this other stuff.
Right.
So when he fought Devin, he was drinking, going out, doing all kind of crazy stuff. The difference in the Ryan Garcia that fought Devin and the Ryan Garcia that fought Tank, OG, is that Tank is a much better fighter than Devin.
Yes, of course. Yeah, of
That's
course.
the difference. And Tank has a much better team around him as far as the corner is concerned than Devin Haney does.
Of course. They've been together 20 years. Bill get rid of his team every year.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And the difference is you Haneyacks, you Haney fans, you told me this is the face of boxing. He's a pound-for-pound #1 fighter. I'm going to tell you something. You all saw with Usyk earlier this month, Usyk was outweighed by Fury probably by 40 pounds. He was outweighed by Joshua by 30 pounds. And you're complaining about 3.2 pounds?
Right.
And you tell me you're a pound-for-pound fighter and you're complaining about 3.2 pounds?
Right.
You told me your guy Devin Haney's the next Floyd Mayweather. You know how many pounds, how many times Floyd was outweighed by opponents, OG?
Right, yeah.
When he moved up to 147, when he moved up to 154, he was outweighed by everybody. Marcos Maidana outweighed him by 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So Devin is not what you sold me as. He's a good fighter. He was never a great fighter. He always fought hand-picked opponents that he was significantly bigger than or younger than. Like Jorge Linares. He fought Jorge Linares right before he retired. when he fought somebody who was finally in his age group, who was about his size, we saw what happened. And
Right.
he was fortunate. He was in a good spot because Lomachenko had the Russia-Ukraine war. So he was able to fight the weakest belt holder because Kambosos wasn't a champion, OG. He was
Right.
not a champion. He was a belt holder. You guys got to learn the difference between a belt holder and a champion.
Right.
And one last thing, OG, before I get out of here.
Mhm.
I'm glad that the IBF did the right thing and stripped Canelo Alvarez.
Oh yeah, I'm about to talk
cover
about
this.
that. Yeah, I'm about to get into that. Okay.
They won't cover this, OG, but William Skull is an undefeated, slick Cuban fighter.
Mhm.
He is someone with a vast amateur experience.
Mhm.
Canelo did not want to fight him. That's why he ducked. And salute to Daryl Peoples because they stripped Canelo. Now, this is the second time. They stripped him for ducking Deborah at 160. They've stripped Crawford. They stripped Golovkin. They are the best organization. They don't play favorites.
Right.
And Canelo was okay fighting these Buckingham Palace guards, these British cricket players, his sparring partner, Abdi Yildirim, WBC made his mandatory. And he was not wanting to get in the ring with William Skull because William Skull would have been like a rematch against a bigger, more active Erislandy Lara. And ever since those Lara and Trout fights, we know that Lara beat him, but he got robbed on the cards. And then Austin had that, he had the open scoring where Austin was down like 12 rounds to nothing, which was ridiculous. He has avoided that slick black style. He doesn't want to fight that. That's why he ducked Andre. I'm going to hang up now, OG. Thanks for the time.
All right. I appreciate you. All right. All right. All right. That was Kamal, baby. Yes, sir. Man, he had a lot to say. He had a lot to say. But he was right. He was right. And I was looking at the chat. DJ Sanchez, listen. There's a lot of great Mexican fighters. I don't have nothing against Mexican fighters. I don't think nobody else do too. But I think what it was is the narrative was that all Tank would do is fight flat foot and Mexicans, right? And that didn't sit well with me or nobody else really. Cause that one thing about Hispanic fighters, they can fight. They can fight because they have considerably more fights over there than they do over here. And that gets them ready for the big boy, the big time. So they got dog in them. That's one thing about Hispanic fighters. They got dog in them. So don't take it personally, man. Don't take it personally. All right. I really feel you on that, but don't take it personally because Tank fight the best, and one thing about Hispanic fighters, they are the best. Most of them, except Chavez Jr. He got his mama ways. All right, he don't like to practice. All right, what's up, Pearl Infinity? What's going on? But anyway, yeah, I gotta get into this Canelo Alvarez. All right, Kamal brought it up. He alluded to it. Now the reason why Canelo Alvarez he won't fight. What's up, Anthony Britt? What's going on? All right, yes, sir. That was setting a narrative that Tank only fought their style, which doesn't go well against his style. Right. Exactly. Anthony Britt. No doubt about it. What's going on, Cedric Battles? What's good with you? Now, I want to get to Canelo Alvarez, all right? I want to get to the stripping of the IBF. Now, I think the IBF come on, man. I appreciate you, baby. Yes, sir, man. Thank you for your time, OG. Hey, man, anytime, brother. All right. Now, I want to say this. All right. What's up, OG? Yes, sir. What's good with you, man? All right. Appreciate you coming in, Tony. All right. Yes, sir. Now, I will say this though. Okay. Canelo Alvarez. Look, I'm tired of all this ducking shit too. All right. Now, he's a good fighter. And I'm not going to take that from him because I'm a boxing fan first. And he's done some great things in the sport of boxing. But you can't hold up boxing. Okay? You cannot hold up boxing like he's doing. And like he did, rather. Because, like I say, the IBF, I think Kamal probably agree with me, that it's one of the best sanctioned bodies that's out there. And I'm not saying just because of the rehydration clause. They say what they do what they're gonna say they're gonna do. And now this Skull guy that he's supposed to fight, I did some looking up on him, right? Because I didn't know who he was. And this is the problem. Canelo Alvarez don't know who he is either. That's why he don't want to fight him. That's why he can't cherry pick. He don't know nothing about him. He don't know what he brings. He might have dynamite in both hands. Canelo don't know. So therefore, his team didn't do their homework. They didn't look into it. So Canelo said, okay, you know what? Forget it then. All right, take the belt. Because see, he don't want no more losses on his record. He already took a couple from I just can't. Okay, man, I appreciate that, Anthony Britt. Man, oh man, yes sir, man. Never miss a fight. Call again. Subscribe today. Yes sir, I am KQKC Boston Network. I'll call play by play. All right. I don't know you've been here before, Anthony Britt, but you're always welcome, my brother. All right. All right. Okay, yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate you showing love. All right. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. All right. And Anthony Britt in that cash app. Oh, app. Oh, that's why they call me the singing OG. Somebody asked me why you call me sing OG. I said, cause I sing. All right. But anyway, but still always watching your fight call. Oh, you do? Okay, cool. All right, no doubt about it. Okay, cool. All right, man. Okay, I must be doing something right. Okay. But we got a lot of fun times coming with boxing, man. This year, man. I think this is the best year of boxing we're gonna have. All right, sports prediction. What's going on? But now let's get back to Canelo Alvarez. Exactly. I can't believe IBF make a boxer mandatory when he hasn't fought 12 rounds. Yeah, a boxer mandatory. They're making boxer mandatory when he hasn't fought 12 rounds. Yeah. I mean, see, this is the thing about it. The IBF, I mean Canelo Alvarez, the IBF, they stripped him because Canelo didn't know anything about this Skull guy. Now I seen a picture of him. Yes, he looks strong, muscular, you know. All right. Yes, sir. Can you have me not laughing and singing that cash? Yes, sir. Come on. What's going on?
Hey, sir, I just wanted to clarify something. William Skull has fought 12 rounders. People are they don't know who the guy is.
Okay.
He had fought an IBF eliminator against a Russian guy named Evgeny Shevchenko. That was a 12-round IBF eliminator. He's had multiple 12-rounders. I don't know why he's fought 8-rounders, but the guy is a decorated amateur. He has a number of amateur fights under his record. Canelo knew about him. He fought at Canelo's undercard this last fight with Munguia.
Oh, okay.
They know who this guy William Skull is. He's not some fresh guy off the block. He's not a prospect. He's like these Ukrainians.
Hello? Okay, you there? Come on. Okay, you still going. Your phone must went out. Okay, you still hooked up. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me hang up. Okay. All right, yeah. Okay, your phone went out. Okay. There you go, come on. All right, yes, sir.
Oh, gee, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Well, yes, sir.
Okay, so I just want to say that these people in the chat don't know who this guy is. The guy has multiple 12-rounders.
Okay.
Personally, he did fight on Canelo's last undercard when he fought Munguia.
Okay.
So the guy has an extensive amateur background, like your Ukrainians, your Tajikistan fighters, and this Daisy Sanchez in the comment section. You didn't know who Lomachenko was, I'm sure, Daisy Sanchez, when he got a title opportunity in his second fight against Salido.
Yes, he did.
Okay. The guy had extensive amateur background, and he got the opportunity. So just because you don't know who he is and you do a cursory check on William Skull doesn't mean he is what the IBF, OG, they're the most professional boxing organization. Your guy, Mauricio Suleiman, said that he would order David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez in March.
Right.
OG, is it
Right.
tomorrow or Saturday, June?
Yes.
Did Mauricio ever order David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez?
No,
OG?
no,
Did
he
he?
didn't. No. That's Canelo boy. No.
No, he didn't. He said he was going to. And what is David Benavidez doing? He went up to 175. He's
Right.
fighting Vodstick on
Right.
the Devontae Tank undercard because
Right.
the WBC wouldn't do their freaking jobs.
Right.
So anybody who's upset with the IBF and who criticizes Daryl Peoples and his professionalism needs to smoke a crack pipe, okay? Because that guy is the only one who's not bought or favoring any of these other fighters. He stripped Golovkin twice. He stripped Golovkin for ducking his mandatory on 2 separate occasions. He stripped Canelo now 2 times. Crawford didn't want to fight Boots. He said, "Are you going to fight Boots?" Crawford said no. He stripped Crawford immediately. The IBF is the best boxing organization. You may not like their rankings. You may not like when they strip your favorite fighter because he wants to be a diva. He wants to cherry pick. He wants to fight these hand-picked British C-class British fighters.
Right.
And when I didn't say all British, let me clarify this, OG. I didn't say all British fighters are C-class. I said the ones that Canelo's fighting are C-class, like Rocky Fielding.
Right.
Let's talk about your boy Gilberto Mendoza in the WBA.
Right.
Gilberto Mendoza ordered John Ryder to fight David Morrell Jr. on 2 separate occasions. John Ryder ducked. He
Of course.
ducked David Morrell, and then he went the WBO route.
Right.
And he got the Canelo fight.
Yep.
He ordered Edgar Berlanga to fight David Morrell. Edgar Berlanga was David Morrell Jr.'s mandatory. Edgar Berlanga ducked.
Yep, he ducked too. Yep.
And then David Morrell moves up to 175. And what happens, OG? What does Gilberto Mendoza do? He immediately orders Edgar Berlanga to be Canelo Alvarez's mandatory.
Right.
He never ordered David Morrell Jr. to fight Canelo.
No.
Now, OG, you and I are objective. Which fight do you think is more competitive, would be more compelling? Canelo versus David Morrell Jr. or Canelo versus Edgar Berlanga?
Man, Morrell, man, Berlanga is just all power, no accuracy, and so he's with Eddie now, and and he's trying to call out Kellen Plant out there, and I mean, so
no, he's not calling out Caleb Plant, OG. He's clout chasing Caleb Plant.
Okay, clout chasing.
Same thing he did with Morrell. Once Morrell moved up to 175, now Edgar Berlanga is saying he's going to knock out Morrell. Well, you had the opportunity to fight him. You were his mandatory. The WBA mandated that you fight David Morrell.
Right. Yeah.
But once he moves up to 175, that's when you want to fight him? When he's out of harm's way? So Berlanga is a hype job, OG.
Of course. Yes.
Remember that guy that Bum Lupkin fought? The Canadian guy that no one ever heard of on DAZN?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
Right.
Let me see that Steve Roll.
Right, Steve Roll, yeah.
Berlanga with the distance with Steve Rolls, OG.
Right.
Berlanga's not great.
Right.
Canelo will fight him because the WBA set it up.
Right.
So no one can complain about William Skull and the IBF because the IBF stands 10 toes down. They're not like Mauricio Suleiman. Canelo is our proud champion.
Right.
So we made him the franchise champion. Jamal Charlo does not have to fight him. Jamal Charlo's champion. So he doesn't do that.
Right.
So I just wanted to correct this for OG in the chat because I'm hearing a lot of misinformation. Canelo did not want to fight William Skull.
Right.
He did not want to fight him because he knew the fighting style. He knew it would be like what he faced with Laura and Trout and what he ducked repeatedly with Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. When he ducked Demetrius Boo Boo Andre at 154, 160, and 168. He had a chance to be undisputed at middleweight to fight Demetrius Andre, and he ducked him.
Okay.
So I just wanted to say that, OG. Thanks for the time. I'm out.
All right. Come on, the truth, right? Let me see Tissy Roll. Tissy Roll. Right. But yeah, I do remember, and you all might remember this also. Canelo was trying to go to the zone to get that big bag, and of course they said, "Wait a minute, hold on." See, he wanted Berlango at first. See, he didn't. He didn't want Jaime McGill or none of them first. He wanted Berlango first, and they said, "No, no, you ain't about to do this over here again. No, no, no." So he went back over to PBC, and PBC, okay, and Golden Boy, they made that happen with uh, uh, what you call Jaime McGill, you know. So there you go. And now he's in a deal with PBC. I think he still got what, one fight, two fights to give him, something like that. But he wanted Belango though. You know, you always want the weakest link, the easiest fight. You know, and keep that money rolling. You know, so what's going on, Lance Myers? What's good with you, baby? All right, yeah. So we got 111 people in here, man. Hit the like button for the singing OG. My man Upper. All right, he said, "Come on, I'll come on next." Yeah, I would like you to come over today. Oh, okay, okay, yes, sir. All right, don't forget we got Upper Angela. He will be coming up next, right after me. All right, make sure y'all check him out, and he also do the post commentary after I call the fights, all right, on fight nights. Okay, so make sure you always check him out. Okay, good content, him and his co-host Kai Alexandria. All right, okay. So but Kamal Kamal got some great calls, and he know his boxing. He know his boxing because I didn't know who Skull was. I didn't. I had to look it up. I had to look it up, and they don't give you a lot on him. They just gave you enough. But see, I didn't know that he was fighting on that undercard. I forgot about that. I forgot about he was on that Canelo undercard. You know, but Canelo, I think Canelo didn't do his research on the guy, and I think that's why he didn't want to fight him because he didn't know what he was bringing to the table. You know, a lot of fighters do that. You know, if you don't know nothing about a fighter, no, it's something like the amateurs. In the amateurs, you don't know who you're gonna fight. You know, every day and somebody, every time you fight, you don't know who you're gonna fight that day, that time you get ready to fight. That's how the amateur work, you know. And then but in the pros, it's a little bit different. All right. Everybody know who's pretty much who that person is. Because they came up from the amateurs. But I don't think Canelo knew, you know. Yeah, he been his mandatory since 2021. Okay, his ass knew. His ass knew then. Okay, he knew. He knew then. If he been in mandatory since 2021, he knew. Because he knew damn David Benavidez was his mandatory. But David Benavidez been his mandatory and goddamn look like forever. And Kamal is right. IBF, man, they are out of sight. They stick to what they gonna do. They stick to what they say they gonna do. You know? Up until Williams scored last 3 fights were 6 and 8 rounds. Canelo was a hurt dude. Okay. He hasn't went 12 rounds his last 3 fight. Okay. Was scheduled. Okay. Was scheduled. Okay. Okay. All right. Canelo knew he would have to take a pay cut to fight Canelo to fight Skull. Know what you're saying? Knockout. All right. Okay, my man. Oh, come on. What's going on, baby? In that Sue for her chat. Whoa. Yes, sir. He said Canelo tried to cherry pick the weakest cruiserweight champion, Macaboo. Yes, I remember that. I mean, he went up there and fight Macaboo. But that didn't happen. Okay. He was so bad that the zone told him no. Yeah, he was so mad that the zone told him no. Canelo also wanted Badu Jack, right, to lose 30 pounds so he can win his cruiserweight belt. Yes, I remember all that. Badu Jack used to be with Floyd Mayweather. Y'all know who that is, right? So Canelo's a slick fighter, right? He's not no dummy. He's not a dummy. You know, he know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and I believe that he didn't want to fight him because he didn't know who he was and the pay cut. I will say that too. And I appreciate you, Kamal. All right. I mean, you had a great call on Monday. Man, great call today, man. So man, I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, so my man Toon. Oh. And that super chat. All right. He said, I'm giving Canelo credit. Not a fan, but he do what he want. He collected the belts one by one at 68. Not just beating one bomb for undisputed like Cambosa. It ain't Canelo fault David played with booger sugar. Okay. Now, David already came back from that though, to him. He worked his way all the way back up. And that's why I say I give him credit on David Benavidez. Because he had to fall all the way back down. He took his punishment and fought his way all the way back up. And now he's been the mandatory, and now look what happened. Canelo just don't want to fight this dude. Now I hear y'all. I know a lot of people. What's going on, J.A. Dixon? What's goody with you, baby? All right, so but I hear y'all where Canelo just don't want to fight this guy. Maybe he's not scared. Maybe he is. I don't know. But it's something about Dave Benavidez that he don't want no part of. And I think it's because he throws in combination and he just got, like Tank said, he got that dog in him. And he's that guy, you know. Now, Bivol, he outboxed him. David will outpunch him, but in combinations. Now, of course, Canelo has a chin, though. He has a chin. And now, Tune, come on now. Tell me now. David, no, he got Kellen Plant out of there. He got Demetrius Andrade out of there. And I think Demetrius Andrade, I think he was a little bit overrated. I don't think he was that great. Let's be honest. So, but yeah, I can see that. I can see that upper. I can see Canelo would catch David with something if David's coming out reckless. But see, that's one thing about David. He will walk you down. He will walk you down. What's up, Kamal? He said David lost his belt the second time because he was overweight during the pandemic. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, sir. What's going on, Jay? A. Dixon. I saw you last night at Reggie channel last night. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah. Hold on. All right, two. Say in that super chat. He said, well, Benavidez don't want Morrell rap on it. Okay. What I'm gonna ask, because see, I don't think that Samson's his train promoter anymore. I thought he had Morrell and Benavidez. And I'm gonna have to check that. I'm gonna ask him about that. But he will be in business, baby. He will be in business on the 15th. Okay? That should be an easy win for David. And now I like what David's doing, though. I like for him taking his control of his own destiny, I would say it. And that's what I was trying to say about Jamel Charlo. Look, y'all stop chasing Canelo Alvarez. Right? Make your own lane. And that's what David's doing, make his own lane at 175. And of course, he could do good up at 175. I mean, you do got other guys up there like Demetrius Benavidez, Bivol. It's up there, and those are good fights right there. Just them two alone, And I sure hate that Bivol got hurt, and man, that would have been that would have topped off the fight on Saturday. But Morrell, I heard you. I hear you up. Morrell, he don't play. He will knock you out. He's a southpaw. He's a big southpaw at that. And he, we know what he did to. I call him Adios, but you see what he did to him. He put him in a coma. And of course thank God he's okay now. So but yeah, Jay, this said Andrade wasn't a real 168 guy, in my opinion. No, he wasn't. And I think Demetrius Andrade, he was a good fighter once upon a time. I don't think he was just that guy. I don't think he was that good like people think he was. I don't know. I just never, cared for his boxing skills. When he got with the zone, he fighting guys like Quigley and I don't know. He just, now in the amateurs, he was a bad dude in the amateurs. Him and Keith Thurman. They were bad in the amateurs. They both fought on the same cards and everything. And it's always them two. They was in different weight classes, but they always won, you know. So man, and I ain't mad at David for what he's doing, and I don't know what's gonna happen to Demetrius Andrade. I don't, So neither was Caron Davis or a few other guys have been beat up. Okay, all right, all right. Up and said, man, Boo Boo Andre hasn't fought a or B class fighter, and his toughest fight was a C class, and got a unanimous decision, not stoppages. Yeah, you know. So, but what's up, Tate? I don't know. I saw you, but I didn't get a chance to holler at you. So, but we got some good fights, man. We got some good fights coming, and we got some good fights coming down the pipe. Yes, sir. Oh, OG, do you have your relish for your sandwiches? Daniel, what you talking about, man? I hate relish. What you talking about, man? I don't know, Daniel, man. I don't know, man. You tripping, dude. You tripping, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. You tripping. Okay, you tripping. Yeah, sir. Tay said Maul Charlo tried to fight Bivol at 168, but didn't have it built, so fight never happened. Yeah, I mean, you said Maul or okay, Maul. Okay, I thought you was talking about Mel. All right, yeah, yeah. So, but anyway, man, listen, man, this is a great live. This was a great fight live. All right, man, I appreciate it. We still got over 100 people in here, man. That's cool. All right, I appreciate it after 2 hours. All right, I really appreciate that. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kamal don't have a wrench. I thought he had one. I thought I gave him one. All right, but that's okay. I'll give him one. And if somebody else was in here. All right. Yes, sir, man. It was a great show, man. It was a great show. All right. Let me find Kamal. Where you at? There you go, brother. Yeah, I thought you had a wrench. Kamal. Man. Oh, man. Okay, yeah. Let me get you one because you had a great call the other day, and you also been supporting the channel for a while. So of course you definitely earned it. Okay, and you always here, So I don't have a problem with that. All right. Oh yeah, Von Green here. That's who I was been getting. All right. Now, Von Green here. Now I ain't seen you in a while. I mean, I ain't gonna. I ain't seen you every day, but I have seen you. So, all right. So there you go. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Now both of y'all good. All right. That's who I was talking about earlier. Bond Green here. Okay. There you go. All right. I think I hit the right one. Yeah. So anyway, but with that, that's all I got. Yes, sir. Come on, be on corporate media ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Come on. Yeah, he knows boxing and I appreciate him calling in. All right. Now, when you get out of here, make sure you hit the like button. All right. I thank everybody for coming out today. Don't forget to check out Upper Echelon. He's coming on next. Don't forget to check out my guy Knockout Boxing 86 TV. He will be on tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go ahead and check him out. All right. If you got something to get off your chest, let him know. Email him, and y'all can debate about it. All right. So with that, man, that's all I got for everybody today. Everybody have a good Thursday, and we're gonna close out the week tomorrow at the same time, same a place. All right. So with that, that's all I have for you all. Man, we got some fights. They are now starting to heat up. Behind the scenes. I mean, you see how Frank Martin and Ryan Garcia, man, oh man, he's fake. I mean, everything is going on in boxing. I love it. I love it. I love the shit talking. And we got Adrian Broner. That's right, Sheena. We got Adrian Broner. He's coming up. And man, y'all see Adrian Broner? He was out of breath. I mean, Adrian Broner, man, he's trying, right? He is really trying. All right, D Ray live on the drive. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Living it up. Yes, sir. All right, live it up, baby. All right. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm living it up. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I wouldn't amount to much, but thoughts like those I could not perceive. So I got diamond rings and pearls. I got grits and pretty girls. I got looted brand new cars, and who would have thought that I'd make it this far? Now that I made it, and I did it by myself. What do all you haters have to say now? Oh, I'm not upset about it, but this will teach you not to doubt it. And no, you cannot be denied. I got diamond rings and pearls. I got a crib and lovely girls. I got looted brand new cars. And who would have thought that I'd make it this far? Don't take this personally. Don't take this personally. No, you can't be down with me. No, you can't be down with me. I got more money to earn. I got more money to earn. Watch how I get it earn. It took a lot of hard work and pain to get and be where I'm at today. Oh, I'll never want or need again, and I'm living it up.
And for you girls out there that's chasing paper, you get what belongs to you. And for you gold diggers and everything, just remember that I'm coming up in life.